Figure we wait maybe 2 or 3 minutes and then we start. I don't expect
Mhm.
I don't expect too many people to join and watch this game, especially since it's older and there's not even the option to give the game on Steam or not Steam,
Huh.
Twitch. Like Twitch is like a game slot.
Yeah.
It's not even there.
Doesn't
So
exist.
I had to be like, yeah, we're playing The Last Door. Join.
This looks promising though.
It does look promising.
Look at that sunrise.
Let me look at options, see if I can get a better resolution.
Oh yeah.
Dyslexia-friendly
Interesting.
fonts. I didn't know that was a
I didn't
thing.
realize that. Yeah, exactly.
I might try
Maybe
that.
this like font.
Maybe that'll
Yeah,
help
do it to
me.
see what it's like.
Oh,
Oh, it changes. It changes a lot of things. The weights and stuff. Interesting.
that is interesting. I'm curious why that makes it anti-dyslexic.
Well, I think with dyslexia, yeah, I'm about to say some like bullshit, but I'm pretty sure the pixels, like because it's all the same like building blocks making up these letters, these pixels,
They're the same size.
it's exactly like so it's really easy to flip around, but when they're the
Maybe.
different sizes and stuff, it's probably easier. There's a raven. Oh boy.
Alright. Oh, we actually have someone watching. Hello, how are you doing today? We're just about to get started into episode 1. I have no idea what this game is about. All I know is that it is made by the people who made Blasphemous, and that it's supposed to be a meaningful game. In we go.
I'm scared.
Oh, and it's a horror point and click game. After all the things I have seen. Okay. So I have rope. I'm assuming I'm trying to hang myself. Is that the assumption here?
Maybe. I mean, there's a chair and a rope in a dark room.
After all the things I have done. I cannot escape the course my life has taken. Now I am beyond redemption. What a way to start.
You tied that rope right.
I just hope you can forgive me someday. Yours sincerely, Anthony Beechworth.
I have to remember that name. Awesome. Oh wow, this is so cool.
I love the style.
Yeah, it's really cool looking. And the music.
The music is good. Dude, you know you have to go into music if your last name is Viola.
I know that. I was thinking that. I was like, what is that? My last name is Orchestra. I have to.
I have to. It's in my blood.
This looks very interesting because there's a lot of symbolism happening, and it looks like they know what they're doing. So hopefully it'll be followable. Rather than pathological. Or pathologic, jeez. Which, you know.
October 1891. So this is probably the reason why he did this. Vide Mikisiat? That was all my childhood friend Anthony Beechworth had written in his letter. It had been many years since I heard that sentence. It was the motto of the science and philosophy group that we had secretly run as students back when we were in that secluded boarding school in Scotland. But we had left it all behind, like mere childhood memories. The letter was unusual. It could only mean something awful must have happened, something that must absolutely remain secret. I had to find out what was going on.
Oh boy.
Without delay, I took the first morning train to Sussex and made my way to the address on the letter. And there it was, the old house of Anthony's family, the Beechworth Manor.
That's badass.
Okay, so it's not before, it's after.
I guess so.
We are uncovering what horrible thing he did. Let's go out of the front door. This is strange. Everything is silent, as if there's no one living here. I'm worried about Anthony. I have to find him. Is this Anthony? The years have not been kind to him.
Interesting.
A note on the table. Dear Mr. Beechworth, due to the recent events, the situation has become unbearable for us, and much to our regret, we have no other choice but to leave. We will remain forever grateful for all these years in your service. God bless you, Mr. and Mrs. Brewer. My grandfather clock is the only sound around here. My coat.
Someone's winding the grandfather clock.
What's this? Is that a light? Oh, it's another room. Okay. A machine that plays recorded music. I did not know that Anthony was such an enthusiast of new inventions. A cabinet with glass and some liquor bottles. There's also a matchbox. Oh, let's take the matchbox.
Nice.
Ooh, what's this? A large window.
Why would the window be open?
A seascape. There is a small boat struggling against the roaring waves. A rainy mountain landscape. Let's see what's in here. This house is huge.
I was gonna say, I'm thinking that we might need to remember where things are.
The portrait is crooked.
It's like permanently crooked. Oh.
An old rosary, a cord of beads with solid wooden crucifix.
I wouldn't take Anthony to be the kind of man to have a crucifix.
A painting depicts a deep dark forest. Alrighty. A small plant.
Oh.
Left, forward, or right?
Well, let's go left forward because there's some dark stuff on the floor there.
Alright.
Right.
Forward we're going. A wash bin and some toiletries.
What's that on the cabinet? Or the dresser?
A lamp.
Good. There's a
Tiny dark hole in the wall. March 5th, 1891. Master Anthony has made us get rid of our religious objects. What is going on with him? Luckily, I have found a place to hide my rosary. I cannot pray every night without it.
March 5th.
May
Oh, wow.
18th. Master Anthony's been complaining about Alfie. What would a simple cat do to him? He ordered us to keep him out of the house at all times. Still, I cannot let that poor thing starve. He's such a clever cat. Every time I open the window, he knows food is waiting for him. Anyways, I'm worried about Master Anthony. He's growing more and more like himself every day. Master Anthony is spending whole days locked inside his office. He wants us to leave him food at the door, but he barely eats anything. I'm really worried. What is this?
Open the window.
An empty bowl for pets.
Yeah. Maybe the cat'll come.
Maybe I have to feed it.
Yeah.
You'd need some kind of cord to hold the window open. Okay.
Use the rosary.
So to the left then?
Yeah. This game is so much better than the other game. It's almost like we had to play Pathologic to like hype this game up.
A variety of herbs and ingredients. Alright. What else we got? A kitchen stove and a cleaning cloth. Let's take the cloth. Some pans. Plates.
There's green all over the table.
A Plate with some days old leftovers. Alright. I've unlatched the door. Oh. A murder of crows is eating eagerly. There are so many birds that I cannot see their prey from here. They don't attack people, do they?
I don't think so.
A garbage bin, judging by the foul odor, I would say it has been emptied in a fortnight. Has not been emptied in a fortnight. Alrighty.
You've seen Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, though, or have heard of it. So.
I have seen it, or I know the concept, I should say. I just haven't like actually watched it.
It's a little odd, but yeah. Oh no.
The crows are too vicious. Alright, cool. We'll go
They
find
are in a
something
feeding
else.
frenzy. You might want to touch them. Not want to touch them.
Alright, do we want to go to the right?
I mean, I guess so. I wonder if the magnifying glass actually like helps with something here.
It's locked. Okay. I guess we're headed upstairs.
Something about upstairs. Oh, no. Oh wow, good thinking.
This doorway has been boarded up. What is this? Some square areas in the wall are visibly cleaner. It looks like some of the paintings are missing.
All over.
A double bed from the accumulated dust, I guess, a bit some time before it's been slept in. A gentleman with a serious and inquisitive look. Fireplace is black with soot. Small photographs on old daguerreotypes, mostly family portraits. The window leads to the balcony shared with the adjacent room. Yeah. Alright, cool. Okay, so I need a small tool to open it.
Use the cross.
A silver key. Oh, there's a key here. Okay, I was wondering what was on the table. Okay, that's not the right key. So I guess we're gonna go back.
I'd be walking a little more briskly if I was this man.
Okay, I guess it's not that door. Why do you think they'd remove the paintings? That's such an odd thing, like, you know?
So, yeah, the doors are like locked from the inside and barricaded, and there's stuff removed and the lights are off, so clearly he's hiding something, I guess. Like, that, it looks like the whole wing of the house is just off limits. Oh lord.
Oh. Oh no. Alright, what's this? I think this is a slate disc record. The sleeve reads The Carnival of Venice. Alrighty.
Oh, we have the gramophone, we can play. Aha, and that'll be helpful for
The either the boards or the window.
Mhm.
A small pile of firewood, twigs, and chunks of dry bark.
There was a fireplace, but we can't pick them up, so never
The
mind.
boiler looks like it's been out of use for a long time. We don't have any matches for it anymore. I don't know what that is, but it's not letting me look at it.
Looks suspicious, but okay.
You don't think that there's like a timer on the matches, do you?
I hope not.
Okay. I hope not too. I just suddenly had that thought, like,
Typically
maybe.
in real life, lanterns last a little while. We could play the record.
Oh yes, it's in here, isn't it? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is so unsettling.
What is the purpose of this? Why was it amazing? Oh god. Hit it with a crowbar. Really?
I'm leaving.
Oh no. No. Oh no! No. What was the thing called? Something Venice? I think they want you to leave.
What's with all the crows?
I don't know. Clearly they don't like that music.
Clearly. Upstairs we go. That was terrifying.
Yeah,
That was the
okay.
first really good scare of the game. Like, I did not expect that.
Yeah. That was a satisfying crunch. It's not getting better. Oh god, there's a lot of blood under the bed.
Dear Margaret, it has been days since Anthony left his office. I can hear him whisper angrily, frightfully, and it gets worse at night. Our service left a few days ago. Without their help and company, I'm lost. I can barely walk out of bed, and not even the doctor will come here after his argument with Anthony. My husband has developed a horrible ability to break anyone's will. I do not know what to do. If you do not have any strength left, I wish I could send you this letter.
Oh boy. Anna Beachway. Well, remember, this is the side of the room with it.
I am writing what will surely be my final thoughts, my last lines, my last breath. I do not know what kind of dark power has turned my husband to what he is now, a stranger, with a look bereft of all sanity, compassion, and human warmth. I do not know what shadow has slowly darkened our lives. I do not know this foreign guest that now dwells in our souls. I do not know where it is from, but I assure it is not from this world. I will meet my brother and sister soon. I will be free from this abyss of madness and fear. Soon I will stop trembling.
What?
We got a hairpin.
If the wheelchair moves.
I do not like how quiet it is. I cannot stand their stares.
Yeah.
They watch me, they judge me, they despise me. I know they think I am not worthy of their family, but who are they of a dust and bones, a memory? Leave me, I do not need you, leave me alone.
Awesome. Not awesome. This is the picture from the game menu.
Yeah, a woman of strong features and dark hair. She has bold look in her eyes. What is that noise?
Yeah, what is that?
Young Anthony, just like I remember him. She looks like the woman on the bed. She was holding a baby. Could that be Anthony's child? This old man bears resemblance to Anthony, but this countenance is marred by a severe, unsettling gaze.
I don't like the unsettling clinking.
The young woman, not yet in her 20s, stares defiantly back at me. A man with blonde hair. It feels as if I've seen him before. Portrait of Anthony standing beside a mounted wildcat or lynx. The paint looks fresher around the animal's head.
So it's been touched up. Why is there one?
There's a big raven perched outside the window, tapping on the glass with its beak.
Oh god. Do you think that the pictures were moved from the other place?
That's what I'm saying. I think that's what it was.
He's trying to forget his family existed, maybe. Jeez. And she was locked in here.
Boarded up.
This is the lock from the inside.
Yeah.
Oh, we can open up the outside thing.
Oh yeah, the balcony.
I can English. Oh.
Links mounted and stuff. This is a fine work of taxidermy. Alright. Some torn out diary pages. They will not bother me anymore. I'm done with their censorious gazes, their whispers. It is all ready. There's only one thing left to do. A common hammer in good condition.
Can you grab it?
Okay.
Yeah.
A can of paint thinner.
Try to grab the hammer. Wow.
Some sort of spilled chemical product that smells strongly of vinegar.
Ah, yes.
Remains of chemical experiments. A few handwritten notes. That goddamn cat, he meows every night, and it is for me, I know it. He is mocking me, he knows my secret, he knows. I will not let him ruin everything. I do not have any choice. I have to put an end to his miserable life, or better yet, I will blind him. You gabby links, you would not confess, no, not you.
Did he stuff the cat?
That's what I'm wondering. A map of the region with markings drawn on it.
Can you climb the ladder?
Some strange books written in a language unknown to me. That's never a good sign. On top of the ladder, there's a trapdoor with a keyhole reinforced with gold.
Pretty good. Yeah, try to hammer it. Yeah, his head. Oh. Because the hole touched up on his head.
So where would you go next?
I'm going to keep going deeper. Just go right. So now we have all that. What would the paint be used for? Wait a minute, does it work? I wonder what the cross, the crucifix and rosaries used for.
I did not like how that music suddenly
Yeah, I was
changed.
gonna say, I don't think it was like that earlier. I think we've unlocked the second part of the game.
I don't like the fact they're just sitting there. They just want to watch.
It's not time yet.
And yeah, no, the music has definitely picked up.
Yeah. Who's there? Oh, yeah. Oh.
A dying crow, not much left in it.
Really? We can't put the crow out of its misery? Okay.
Oh no, I'm taking the crow. Interesting. So we'll never know what it was eating.
Could have been the cat, maybe. Or maybe they were eating him.
No, yes, we're gonna feed it the cat to the bird.
Oh yeah, good point. That was actually, I wouldn't have thought of that. What?
It's crowing. It just
The
died.
bird? Oh. Good touch. I said we need a string. Because we're gonna have to leave the room, I think. The cat will come. Aha! It was the rose. try to bust through the wall? I guess we'll just leave it there, because clearly that's what you're supposed to do. No. Oh, God, no. Not really. Wait. Where? What's on the other side of the wall? Isn't there like a room over there? Oh, it's the basement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go down in the basement.
It sounds like a cat.
Yes.
Oh
Dude, I
no.
don't like this.
I don't like this either. Its eyes are missing.
Oh shoot.
The dark cloak, a mask, and a knife?
Okay.
What are we gonna be using the knife for?
Good question. Funny you would ask. Oh, don't pretend it's normal again, music.
Alright, so we still have old cloth we've yet to use. And a
Yeah,
can of
the
paint.
can.
Of blue paint.
Yeah, that could be important. Trying to remember.
They all
I mean,
left.
oh god. There's the stuck door.
I would better leave this
Yeah.
alone.
Oh, hey, wait, whoa. That wasn't closed before. Someone closed that.
Or
So
the
it
birds
was-
did?
Maybe. The whole thing was open before, like the window and the curtains. Where's the grandfather clock? It's still ticking.
Oh yeah, this note.
Yeah.
I guess we're going upstairs with the knife.
Why not? Try to go back to the painting room. Oh, I know. Cut where the touch-up is on the painting.
Which one
It
had the
might
touch up?
match the cat one. Yeah. Maybe not. Right. Just rip apart all the paintings. Oh wait, there's still a bird outside. You can try to break the window open. You'd think that would be pertinent. Somehow. Oh, wipe the fresh paint on the cat one. Oh, yeah, that's what you do. Good job.
And now we do what?
The cat, with the cat on the far left. Wipe it off with the cloth and the thinner. Because it's fresh paint, so it should just come off.
As if it were growling. Okay, so there's something in the
That was
Lynx's
helpful.
mouth. That's what it is. Their key is in his mouth.
And then we go up the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Good deducting. Aha. That's interesting. It looks like you could have solved that without technically finding the clue.
Mm-hmm. Dear J. Devitt, if you are reading these lines, then I am nothing but a dead body hanging before you. I write to you in my last shred of lucidity. You are one of my oldest friends, and when I sent you the letter asking you to come here, I did not doubt for one moment that you would. Had you failed me this evening, everything would have been lost. I have found myself involved in a series of horrible incidents. For reasons beyond my comprehension and sanity, I have become a total stranger to myself and to my closest relatives, capable of the most indescribable and atrocious acts. I cannot give you any more details at this time. I must ask you to immediately go back to the boarding school where we made that pact, where we all swore on our honor that one sentence would protect us. This letter must not reach anyone else, so it is imperative that you destroy it immediately. The lives of the rest of the group and yours too are in great danger. Do not delay, they are already waiting for you. Seeing is believing, Devitt. Do not forget that.
Oh my god. Hey. Wow.
Don't leave me hanging.
Oh my gosh. That was good. And now we've got more.
I like that little teaser of an episode. I'm excited to see what comes afterwards.
Don't let
We
me
can
down.
skip this. Alright. Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Oh no.
I'm scared. That does not look like Jesus hanging up on the wall.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us each day our daily bread. Forgive our sins as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Ooh.
Interesting. What do these people have for the Catholic Church?
I don't know. They apparently have very Hispanic names. They might be actual Spanish people
Yeah, they are.
from Spain, so that might have something to do with that.
That's true. Now tell me, where are you? What do you see?
Oh no.
Who is it? Is it Anthony? Answer me. What is she doing? Get closer to her. Get close to Anna.
Not good.
Oh, also apparently this game has a sequel.
Of course it does. Oh no.
Is that the crow?
Looked like a crow.
Can you read that real quick? I need to go AFK for a second.
Okay. You can rest now, Mr. Devitt. That'll be enough for today. And I can't read no more.
I'm back. I just needed half a second to step away. Did I tell you when I first started this game, I tried to do WASD?
Oh, it doesn't work like that. It's a point
Yeah,
and
it
click
doesn't.
game.
I was like, yeah, this is a point and click, isn't it? Are these sessions really necessary? I'm confident that this is the best course of treatment for your symptoms. Now, did you ever see him again? I saw it. What did you see? Can you describe it? I'm struggling to find adequate words. It looked like an eye. Um. Ooh, dialogue options. It was like an eye, perfectly rounded and dark, deep and empty, accompanied by the most horrifying, pain-filled screams I've ever heard. Inside a complete darkness, where an evil dwells deep below. Forgotten fear for human reasoning, but undoubtedly still rests deep down inside our being. In my case, that fear has already woken. I understand why you're disturbed, Mr. Devitt. With your permission, I would like to consult on your case with a colleague of mine, a man I've known for many years who is more versed in modern psychological practices. I think his knowledge and expertise would be very helpful in enabling us to understand your condition. If you think it would help, Doctor, I leave it in your hands. The agony grows increasingly unbearable, and if you believe this man can help, then I welcome his aid. Thank you, Dr. Wakefield. I bid you good evening. So we're gonna go to the place now?
Yeah, exactly.
How could you let your wife die so horribly? These doubts consume my soul. I hardly remember the time we spent together as schoolmates. I confess that beyond your enduring friendship, I can recall little of those years. Were your words a result of increasing loss of sanity? In your letter you wrote, "Someone awaits me." A warning to ward me from genuine danger, or merely the ravings of a brilliant mind addled by insanity? Something stirs uneasily within my heart. I will not rest easily again until I go back to the boarding school and find out what secrets may lie within. I'm assuming it was a Catholic boarding school.
Probably, considering the track record.
Anything back here? Oh wait, or is this the front? Oh, this
It
is the
looks like the
front.
front entrance.
An old, antiquated mailbox. Is there anything inside? Postcard. Dear Matthew, it's been several months since, and I still have heard no news from you. My brothers insist that you've abandoned me, but I am sure you remain true. I know that you would never do that to me, for I know your heart and honesty of your eyes. I got this address from a hospital in London and pray that it reaches you safely. If that is the case, I want you to know that I will be waiting for you. Forever yours, Juliet Holloway.
Juliet Holloway, what a cool name. That bug's not nice sounding.
The Angel Gabriel, the school's emblem. I remember it being very pristine, but it looks neglected and dirty now.
I'm pretty sure this school's atheist, Joel.
Oh, what's this?
Yeah, definitely Catholic.
A stone eagle lies on the floor. It appears to have broken off the fountain.
Kind of like a raven was jealous.
Good evening. I hope you are right and this turns out to be indeed a good evening. My name is Devitt. I did not know there was a graveyard here. My pleasure, Mr. Devitt. I am Frank Baldwin. Do not ask me why, but Monsieur specifically ordered to bury the corpses here.
Yeah, just let him do his thing. That's such a weird thing.
Why would you be rushed to finish? Oh, God.
Sounds like there was something horrible that happened and he needed to finish a lot of copies.
Yeah. Piece of old fishing net. Alrighty.
A small child.
Small log. Alright, cool.
Nice. that way, but
The Lost Pilgrim, a sea stack older students at the school used to climb. Somewhere up there are my initials.
Huh.
I love the art for this game.
Yeah, it's very cool.
It looks so good. Really now? It's a recently dug grave?
Who could have been digging?
Yeah. The door is locked from the inside. Alright. Whenever I hovered over this to click it, I thought I was going to look through the window and see something.
Yeah, and then you went, yeah, I know.
People are still here.
The Mona Lisa.
That's a nun.
I know, it just looks like...
Okay, pardon, excuse me, sister. Good evening,
Oh.
sister. Good evening. I'm Mother Elizabeth. What brings you here, Mr. Devitt? I'm a former student of this boarding school. As you can see, Mr. Devitt, this stopped being an academic institution a long time ago and is now exclusively dedicated to prayer and the well-being of the patients under care. I see. Even so, may I please speak to Mr. Devitt? I'm afraid that we are too busy to start wasting time talking about past issues. In addition, there is little to say. We sisters arrived after the boarding school had closed down. Everybody but Monsignor, of course.
Yeah, that's the safest bet, I guess.
This place will help me remember. If you have memory problems, I'd recommend you visit a doctor immediately and don't waste your time here. To be honest, I prefer not to talk about it. I couldn't tell you why this place is important to me, but it is a lot. Well, I appreciate your honesty, Mr. Devitt. I'll allow you to stay around here. I hope I won't regret my decision. Don't worry, Mother. Thank you.
We have some very odd items.
You are not allowed to get in there. Okay, so we have to get her away so we can go in there.
Oh.
Pay him no mind. He has been delirious for some days. I'm Miss Mary Vinge, and this is my brother Matthew.
Juliet, that's the guy at the letter.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Why the fuck did she just lie to him?
Don't know. Very evil.
Like, his fiance just actually, like, sent the letter to him. Magazine entitled Weird Tales. Oh, this totally had Lovecraftian vibes, and I knew it. I fucking knew it. Because that's the magazine that Lovecraft originally got all his works from. Was the magazine called Weird Tales. Yeah, that's where he originally posted his work. I knew this had like a Lovecraftian feel to it. There was a rhythmic sound like a breathing. It was last night. I felt an increasing pressure on my temples. Something dry and rough like tree bark brushed against my leg, and I saw something on the wall like a growing shadow. I lit the lamp and there was nothing. I've never been to a Catholic like hospital before, but this place like genuinely makes me just uneasy.
Yeah. The music doesn't help it feel less uneasy.
Is this the outside door? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's what I thought.
Got it. Good thing there's a door right to the graveyard.
Yeah, seriously. I remember that we used to keep here some textbooks, now there's a music box.
kids these days.
Dear brother, I have received your letter and I'll try to write you more frequently. I hope you are studying a lot and you feel comfortable there. We miss you a lot. When are you coming back? Father's in bed with fever and I do not feel very well, but I'm on medication. Jesus. Today is my birthday and I'm feeling blue. It is a quiet and boring Sunday at the village. Mom is going to cook a lemon cake like those Grandma used to make. I wish we could eat it together. Right back soon. I'm looking forward to knowing how you are doing and what you are learning. How is Scotland and so on. A big hug. I think about you a lot. Your dear sister.
Very sad. Why is it still here though?
Father Ernest seems unusually troubled today. Several times he paused abruptly in the middle of the lecture for no reason, even during his favorite class, theology. Today, Father Ernest was very irritable. Collins made a comment and was expelled from class for it, and even Devitt was admonished just for reading a philosophy book. I hope Father Ernest doesn't turn his ire towards me. My father will be disappointed if I fail to get good marks. It was very disconcerting to see Father Ernest entering class so pale and sweaty. In the middle of his lecture, he stumbled, dazed, and had to sit. Father Eugene taught our theology class today, even though he didn't know the subject matter as well as Father Ernest. When we asked him what had happened to Father Ernest told us that he had taken ill. What worries me now is that Father Eugene is also starting to look unwell. It has been a month since we last saw Father Ernest. We were told that he's still sick, but if he's so ill, then why hasn't a physician come to treat him? My studies are flagging, but I've taken it upon myself to read on my own. I hope this helps as I might succeed in spite of the problems happening around us. It was announced this morning that the school is to close. None of us know why, and we cannot get a straight answer from the faculty. They each dodge the question. I'm starting to think they may not know the answer themselves. Their anxiety is palpable, though they try to hide it behind a calm face. But what about Father Ernest? I hear he is alone to remain after we vacate the premises.
Oh, it's the three fathers. Multiple students.
Photograph of my graduating class to see Father Ernest and Anthony. I do not remember the names of the others. Our face has been completely stretched out. One face has been completely scratched out.
Interesting.
In death there is hope, and at death there is life. One must seek his true nature to understand the nothing. It looks like this has been here for years as the chalk has faded in some places.
Interesting. We have some weird items.
We do.
Throw the net on her.
Listen, you fucking bitch. Tell him his fiance. Like, I keep wanting to say texted, but mailed him.
Text.
Dust the old tapestry of the Virgin Mary with baby Jesus in her arms.
Of course.
Gotta have the organ. Good evening, sister. All this suffering, all these tears, all our prayers unanswered. All these years entrusted to the Lord, praying, looking for a sign, for something that can give me strength. Every day I hear them cry, pray, scream, and die. And what for? Where are you, Lord? Why don't you answer me? I feel like the second option is just a bit too brutal for this conversation. Maybe he works in mysterious ways. Certainly yes, but I don't ask for much, just something to go on, a path to follow. I can't go on, not like this. Excuse me, sir.
Okay. Give her the music box. Never mind. She just starts listening to jazz.
Alright, guess we're going back outside.
There's a carpet missing from the floor, by the way. There's like a circular mark.
Here? I think that's just
Yeah.
lighting.
Oh, okay.
No, it was much more obvious last time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
What happened here?
it's quite a big tapestry.
Looks like it's covering something.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe it's the borders. Yeah. Okay, so clearly we're supposed to cut it.
Yep. Ah, we got a protruding piece from the mirror.
Why is that one pool of water a different color?
The tap of the shower. There's a puddle in the shower hole with something shining underneath the grating. I cannot see it properly. Net. Really? Alright.
Stick.
Just a couple of old towels. Alright. Let's go cut the cloth, see what it is. Tapestry's too thick. Alrighty.
Our pockets are just full of junk.
Let's go outside. Maybe if we talk to the guy again, we get more dialogue options now that we know he's the only one left.
Yeah, should we try to put the eagle back?
Maybe? God has forsaken this place.
Have a nice evening.
Who is buried? Alright, let's go try to put it back.
Hold on a second. Put it back.
Alright.
Okay.
Did Monsieur already live here? Or Monsignor? I don't know how you pronounce that.
Monsignor.
Indeed, he was still a priest and professor before he became Monsignor and started to lead this place. Who is Mr. Baldwin? Monsignor instructed me to take him on as a caretaker. Many of the sisters find him a bit strange, but he performs his work well and complains little. I've been left strict instructions not to be talked to that much. Have there been many deaths lately? Sadly, the Lord is taking many of these unfortunate souls. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, there's not any obvious places to go. Oh wait,
I'm trying to combine some of these. Yeah.
Oh yeah, tie it with the net. Yeah. Did you try putting the eagle back?
Yeah, it wouldn't let me.
Okay. Clearly, you're supposed to combine something.
We're trying to open the coffin.
With him standing there.
Yep, just go for it.
I wonder what the music box is supposed to be used for.
Can I talk to him again? Who is the Monsignor?
Oh god.
Alright, so the person who runs this we don't know anything about. Or even if he's real.
He ain't.
Alright, so we got the ocean again.
We got the rock.
I don't think we can do anything
I
here.
don't think so either. I think it's just to get the wood and whatever. There's gotta be something we're missing inside. Maybe with the patients. The music box might be given to the patients. Try to give it to the woman. She's still talking about that person. Oh, we missed that. Oh, you gotta distract her. Oh god.
Why did you do it to me? You refuse to see how inappropriate a match she is for you. Her only interest is marrying someone of your status, of our family status. It was for your sake I did this. I did it to protect you from this woman's treachery. You dare banish me? I, who've stayed by your side all through your illness? Very well, Matthew, you will have your way. I will leave you, and then you will see how very alone you are. Farewell, brother.
Jeez. Oh god.
Okay, we got a coin. Maybe we can use that to get the thing out
Maybe.
of the drain.
Yeah. Clearly something is supposed to go there. Try attaching the coin to something you have in your inventory. Oh, it's a playing music box now.
Alright, so we have to figure out where to play it. Let's go to the nun and see if we can help her out.
Yeah.
Hey.
Interesting. Aha, yes, now you can commit suicide.
A lot of dry pipe accumulated in a hole of this rusty pipe there, blocking the water stream. Alright, so outside there's now a stream of water. Wait, what What was that on the shelf?
Yeah, interesting. Oh, morphine.
And I can't take that. Alrighty. I mean, fair enough, I guess.
Yeah. just does hard opium while we're waiting.
Yeah. Ah, that gives me something to do. Where did the water go?
Yeah, good question.
I think there's half of this place we don't see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, try to go into the bathroom. Maybe it has something to do with that somehow.
That's what I was wondering. I'm gonna head up there, see if that's what it is.
Oh wait, maybe it's in the fountain.
The
I
fountain?
don't know how. I don't know how it would, but maybe.
I'm gonna go up to there first.
Honestly, that made no sense because I didn't see a problem with the drain.
We used the stone, whatever that was for.
It blunted the things you could use out, I guess.
So you can get your hand in it.
Yeah.
I use
Oh.
the net. There we go.
Mm.
Oh, now we're gonna empty the water thing, and the net's gonna catch it.
Ah,
Maybe?
that'd be kind of interesting. Try to turn the tap, maybe. Nice. It's gone now.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's gone and got flushed down out here. Big brain plays. We figured
Yeah.
it out. Alright. Let's see what's out here.
Ah, we
A
can cut it.
teardrop?
That's kind of odd, isn't it?
Like a stone teardrop?
The tear doesn't seem to tear the tapestry.
Wow.
I know.
It's glass. For jewelry.
I think it might magnify light. It's like a lens.
What would that be for?
Don't know. Here, take this.
Any new
You
dialogue
must be
options?
really sick.
Nope.
He's got the Virgin Mary, like 4 crosses, and a nun. That's not good. She just turns around and smacks you. I wonder where the other nun went. I wonder if she did something.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I honestly think there's something underneath this.
Yeah, this room is a little weird, isn't it? No, it's that whole fiasco. Oh yeah.
In the photo.
That statue is odd to me. The Gabriel thing.
You want to go outside and look at it?
Yes, let's go look at the statue.
Man, he's still digging that grave. How deep did they make him?
6 feet. Apparently. Weird.
Alrighty.
She doesn't have anything new to talk about.
Aha.
Try to play the music in here. Nope.
Maybe I can wake those two up with it.
Maybe. It played a lot more when there was a need for it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know what it kind of sounds like? Did you watch that show Prep and Landing?
Nope.
It was like this like Disney show about like Spec Ops elves who were trying to set up for
Oh.
Santa's delivery every year.
Yep.
Their like theme song was very similar to that, except it continued past
Try
that.
to slit their wrists. Do it. Well, the teardrop. The broken mirror. Yes. Your journey to the dark side is complete.
Bash him over head with a log. No, alright.
Why?
I gotta get the nun away from her, so I can ask her some questions.
Oh wait. Tear Virgin Mary? Put the tear on Virgin Mary? No, the statue.
I tried.
This-
Maybe? I thought I did! I thought I tried this!
You could even say it glows. What? That's funny. Seems bad. What? Interesting. She just ran away.
You must help me. There's little time. I tell them about my pain and describe the unbearable and endless pain, yet they do not listen. They pass me by without even looking at me. They say they are praying for me, but it does not cure my ailment. I know, I
It's a
beseech
man.
you. You will be saving me from horrible torture. I will be eternally indebted to you.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go get him some morphine. Juliet. I just realized that was the name of his fiance.
Yeah. Why couldn't we pick the morphine up earlier?
So he didn't have a need for it.
I guess so.
This definitely has some blasphemous vibes to it.
Yes, it does.
The whole concept of blasphemous lines up pretty well with this one. Baldwin lies.
Isn't that the Gravedigger?
Maybe.
He sounds like a Baldwin. Looks like a
I need to find a hammer.
Something.
Alright, let's head in here. Dude, what the fuck is going on here?
I know. This one's very confusing. Nothing creepy has happened, I just realized that. Well, I guess except for the coffin thing. But other than that...
Any
Just
chance
keep
you got a
going.
hammer on you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, my trusty hammer. Give the nun morphine. Oh,
Okay, so he said Baldwin lies. Alright, we need to find a hammer quickly. Oh, you know what? Maybe the morphine cuts through the cloth. Maybe the needle does?
Yeah.
Nope.
Something new in the bathroom, maybe? Oh, I thought she was gone. It's like,
Alright, back to the bathroom.
you know, as you do. Just mess with the shower again.
Oh, this is the pipe that connects it. That's what it was trying to
Yeah.
get you to realize.
A whole freaking hammer just like ends up in the net.
That'd be really funny, actually.
You didn't expect it, did you?
Well, let's think about it this way. Okay, there's got to be a room in this house where they made the coffin.
Yes. I don't like you.
Yeah, I need to get her the fuck away from here. Oh, you have the hammer.
Just get him in the back of the neck with morphine.
I was literally thinking the same thing.
It's pretty funny.
Baldwin lies.
Oh god. Oh wait, is that Monsignor or whatever?
The darkness of his
Oh.
eye.
I didn't mean to.
Alright, I'm taking this opportunity to go look in those back rooms.
Just sprints to the sick ward.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
what is he doing? He said something on her desk. Uh-oh. Flashback.
Don't look into his eyes, because the deepest darkness dwells in his eyes.
Something weird for multiple people to just.
Evil in itself.
Hello.
Strange eye-shaped symbol.
That's a raven. Or a crow.
No, it's not. It's crack.
Yes. With the crows. There's another eye of the bird. Oh, full circle. Come on, Signer. You still have a stick and morphine.
Why
Yeah, I
is
was gonna say.
Christ have a dark cloth covering his head?
Yeah. Earlier, I was like, why is
Oh,
he?
is
Why
that
is
the
he
eyes?
Oh no. Covering the
A
eyes.
large burn covering
Of
his
the
eyes.
cat?
He's completely blind. Despite his decrepitude, extreme thinness, and paleness, I can still recognize Father Ernest. Glory be to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be. Now, my son, tell the Lord which one is his voice, the sharp sword, the wise quill, or the delicate petal.
Sharp sword.
Yes, yes, that's it, my son. The Lord with his sharp sword transmits us his wisdom, his power, and his punishment. And now, my son, tell the Lord which one is his holy path, the wise virtue, the endless blame, or the blessed penance.
Penance.
Oh god, if it's penance, I can see where the blasphemous idea came from.
Yes. Uh-oh.
Tell the Lord who you are. Who are you? The faceless pilgrim, the gate guard, or the lost seaman?
Seaman?
I feel like faceless pilgrim.
Either of those, yeah. Uh-oh.
Can I retry this? I have to get the correct combination.
Play the song. Oh, for the thing. Cut the tapestry.
Hold on, there's still another item in here I want to look at. I just have to move whenever he turns around. Dear God in heaven, I feel for you. Your light is in my eyes. I will burn them for you. Dear God in heaven, I feel myself in you. Your eyes are in my soul. I will burn it for you. Your sword is in my hands. I will burn them for you. Your blame is in my heart. I will burn myself for you. I kind of wonder if you can't succeed in the last two, which is why he kicks you out no matter what you do.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see it. What's in there? And finally, our expert on philosophy, Jeremiah Devitt, shows up. Where were you, my friend? We have been looking for you. Well, as I was saying, tonight's the perfect moment for our next meeting, but I suspect that someone outside our group is secretly surveilling us. Who is it, Anthony? My dear friend, it is Professor Glynn. Do you mean Father Ernest? Certainly, no doubt about it. Therefore, dear colleagues, I decided to change the venue for tonight's event meeting. Have you noticed the lounge behind the small door of the classroom? I have believed convenient to borrow the key for our necessities. You already know, at 12 o'clock you'll find that door opened, and I'll be inside the lounge. That is it, my dearest colleagues.
Hmm. Just do it. Punch it.
Don't fall asleep. Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Why would you fall asleep here? Mr. Rabbit was jumping through the forest on a warm spring afternoon.
If it changed, I would have just died.
When going through a bush, Mr. Rabbit ran into Mr. Wolf, Mr. Vulture, and Mrs. Snake, who were having a heated argument. Mr. Rabbit, curious, asked them, "Dearest, why are you arguing in this beautiful and cheerful spring afternoon?"
And they thought I would kill them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Mr. Wolf answered politely, "What we were trying to decide here is who of us will have the pleasure to eat you up."
Oh, nice.
Mr. Rabbit, really scared, said, "But I do not want to be eaten. I want to live." To which Mrs. Snake answered, smiling, "That is impossible to happen, Mr. Rabbit, since we all, both you and us, are going to die sooner or later. Don't you think so?"
Yeah. Oh.
Uh-huh. Mr. Vulture added, "Mrs. Snake is right. We should stick to the issue at hand. Is it getting late? It is getting late. As you see, we do not agree. Do you want to help us decide, Mr. Rabbit? Would you suggest as the one to eat you?" Who would you suggest as the one to eat you?
Snake.
After thinking about it for a while, Mr. Rabbit came with an idea. Carefully said, "I got it. Why not organize a race? The first who arrives to the forest clearing will have the privilege to eat me. No doubt Mr. Wolf can run at high speed, but Mr. Vulture can go flying and avoid any obstacle, and I'm sure that Mrs. Snake knows all the shortcuts within the forest. What do you think?"
Pretty clever. Those are all...
The three predators agreed that it was fair, so they started the race, and they quickly disappeared. Mr. Rabbit, happy to trick them, started running at high speed in the opposite direction of their predators, who, eager to prove their worth, didn't realize the trick.
Oh no.
Mr. Rabbit was far away from there, and he finally felt safe, happy and proud of his cunning, but suddenly there was a loud bang. The earth shook, frightened birds flew, and everything went dark.
Oh no. Mr. Rabbit.
There's something I kept to myself for a long time. And the thing is that I love you. I have always loved you. Since the first time I saw you, since the first time I felt your frozen hands.
God.
Each time I move away from you, I miss your glassy, empty, dead eyes. I miss your rough hair, your grayish skin, your stench.
What the heck? Why? I have multiple questions. Uh-oh, the music hyped up.
Oh, it's gonna be dark now, isn't it?
It's not. That's good. But the music's not a good sign.
So I'm heading to that door behind the classroom, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
She's still sleeping. She has. And he's sleeping. And there's still that note. Alright, so there's a door back here somewhere. Didn't mean to click it.
You knew it. Oh no. Oh no, an animal.
Punctual is always dead. Now all that remains is to introduce our guest. You may now come in, Professor.
Hmm.
Please, all of you, take a seat. We shall begin the procedure. Soon shall the door be opened, and then may we finally see what lies beyond. Now I ask you, close your eyes. You will feel a momentary prick as I inject you with the serum.
Yeah, yeah. I love this late 1800s with spiritualism. Oh god.
You are the fourth witness. It was our curiosity that damned us. We opened that which should not be opened. In doing so, we shortened the veil that separated our world from his. In seeking vision, we were ourselves seen by the eye of the bird. It remembers us, it looks for us, it calls us from its dark nest, from its abominable lair. All these years I have attempted to return to it, but I have no strength left. Those poor wretched creatures are too fragile. They lack the sight to return. None of them has. Only us, the four witnesses.
Oh, he's pulling a Vietnam monk thing. Dang. Well? Oh no. Oh no.
Shit. Oh no, are we in a coffin?
It's probably better fate than the bird finding us. It does sound like a coffin.
Oh, that's so terrifying.
Oh my god, how? I'm gonna have to go, sadly.
What?
Yeah, it's like lunch. It's noon. I might be back. Don't know when though. not silence. Oh. Jeez.
I love the music for this game.
Love everything. Great.
Alright, I think we'll just stop it there then. We'll come back later.
Yeah. I'm excited for
I am.
Masterpiece. Oh boy. There's
Extras. The more...
Oh my gosh, they are extras. Yeah, don't look at any of those yet.
Yeah, we'll come back to those out later. Alright guys,
Ah.
thank you so much for watching. We will probably be back later today.